obviously the teams get better, right? So, and I had a chance to watch North Lake last week. Um, you know, they went 5 maps with a team that we smacked, right? But when I was watching their stream, they were having a lot of fun. They were kind of laid back. I don't know if they were just kind of underestimating them or what. And then when it came down to it, they finally stepped up and closed it out. But if we play like last week and Northwick plays anything similar to what they did last week in their game, I have no doubt in my mind we're going to sweep them here. But the teams are tougher, you know. I'm excited to see if we're going to keep up the momentum that we did last week. Team play was amazing. Shots were on. The ARs really stepped up, which is something I'm really proud of because in the latter half of the season, we weren't seeing that production from them. But I was really proud of what I saw from them last week. So I'm hoping to see it again this week. What about you?
Yeah, I'm hoping for the same thing. Like, we got to come ready to go. I feel like us as coaches have done the best that we can to make sure our players are prepared, and gonna be just ready to make things happen. So I'm hoping that we continue on with what we did, and we are just ready to fly straight ahead and get the W, shut it down. No questions asked, no doubts, no nervous moments. I mean, obviously that's going to happen in matches, the swings that happen from time to time, but just hoping that there's no looking back. You don't second guess anything. Not regretting anything, and just able to go forward. Basically, just knowing that when we play tonight, you can clearly tell who's going to be the victor. That's what I want to see, and I want to see it obviously be us. So yeah, staying on track and just closing this out, this round here, which is the semifinals, and then punching our ticket to the nationals. Which, if we do make nationals, we will actually be streamed by the NJCAAE. So they will take on nationals with a professional cast, and streaming us out there for the championship match. So, uh, hoping to see that for sure. That's where we want to be, and we want to be national champions by the time tonight's over with. So that's what I'm hoping to see. That's what I want to see, and I'm really excited about the possibility that that's going to happen.
When's the last time we brought COD Nationals home?
So last time that we had the Tier One National Championship was, we've won championships since, but the Tier One was in 23. So that would have been spring 23. We went back to back in fall 22 and spring 23.
Okay, nice. And you said we've won since then. So did we go down to T2?
Yeah, so we were actually in T3 for a little while, and we won. I think we won 2 tournaments down there, and had a runner-up as well. Um, so yeah, and I mean this season, possibly one of our best seasons. We went undefeated in the regular season, and then we did drop 2 maps, but not 2 series, or not any series, and we did also finished very successful in the CCL compared to what we've done in the past, and honestly, compared to a lot of teams, we made top 30 by the end of the season, so into the national playoffs. So that was really good, for sure. So we have a historic season going on for us right now.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the Fire Ant program. I mean, obviously, I've worked with you in the past when I was not with the Fire Ants, and just to see the growth of the program, Call of Duty in particular, since that's kind of where my specialty is. I'm really proud to see where this program was this year, and then the future plans and the growth that we'll see in the coming semesters as well. So very excited for USC Sumter here in the Call of Duty program.
Yeah.
I think they're definitely going to make waves, maybe even be historical. I'm anticipating, if all goes right, um, we may see our first national ranking by next year. So let's just, day by day, right? Let's bring home a national championship. That's most important. But regardless, I'm very proud of what I saw this year. It's kind of sad to see it end. These playoffs, whether it comes to the CCL or NJC, they're exciting, right? Because they're excellent games, great matchups, keep you on the edge of your seat. But then it's bittersweet because at the end of the season, right? So then you
Yeah.
have to wait again.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. And I mean, it's been a great season, all the way around. And I know it's been stressful at times. There's been some ups and downs. That always comes. And like you said, it is unfortunate to maybe have the season come to an end. But we definitely want to see that end come with a national championship here. And I didn't want to jinx us by I made a mistake a minute ago when I said we didn't lose all season. We went undefeated. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna try to take that caster curse back, and hopefully that does not happen here as uh, as we go forward into this playoff match tonight, semifinals, and also into the championship match if we win this. So, not trying to count our eggs before it hatched, and also, we aren't unstoppable. Teams have beat us this year in CCL. We've dropped maps in NJ, so I mean, their teams can take maps on us and take series on us. So we have to play our best match and come with our A game. The other region did seem slightly tougher at times, but actually seeing how the semifinals and or the last round, the quarterfinals went, there was actually teams from our region and their region that packed a punch. So the regions were maybe a little more balanced than we thought, with Catawba and CCC being on the other side. We took on Blinn, and Blinn and North Lakes went back and forth a few times. We're seeing North Lakes now, Dallas College North Lakes. Like I said, Blinn and them went back and forth trading blows in their season. CCC did, with both teams. So, uh, you know, we could see anything here. Just the best teams got to show up tonight, and play their best for sure.
yeah, absolutely. I want to ask you, since you've been in the NJC for quite a while, why do you think some of these other schools don't go into the CCL? Now, granted, I've been around for about 5 years in the CCL. I don't see outside of CVC. You don't really see the 2-year schools go in there. Is there a particular reason? Is it a school
Well,
thing, or
I think some schools have dabbled in and out. I think maybe sometimes it's just timing. I think they have so many seasons and things going on, so many different games. They may not be able to put it all in their scheduling. I mean, it gets difficult for us too. We weren't in the CCL for a couple of years as well, so I think some other teams have been in. I just don't know exactly. When they've been in and out. I feel like Blinn's been in at least once or twice. I want to say Brookdale might have been at one point in time. CCC's been talking about getting in. North Lakes, I'm not sure if they were in recently, but I know they play in CXP, so maybe CCL is something they're looking to get to. But Catawba obviously played in it, and I mean, we've played Catawba in our region, plus we had them in this region for NJ, so we learned a lot about Catawba, played them a lot. I think we played them like 3 or 4 times. I know it was at least 3, I believe. So we were very familiar with them, and I think they got a lot of experience just like we did from playing in multiple games. It does look like I got the invite here, so gonna join up. I believe we are gonna be heading in soon, and it does look like we are in. And the map rotation, just so you know, is gonna be. Actually, let me change this. Is gonna be. Uh, as far as host goes, I apologize. Host one is gonna for map one is gonna be us, North Lakes. Then it's gonna be us for map 2 and 3, and then I believe North Lakes takes 4, and then we take 5. I could be somewhat wrong on that. And let me just double check. But our map pool is going to be Hacienda for the first 3 maps. And it does look like we got the ready signal from everybody, so we will be going in and the countdown should be going soon, and USC Sumter will be off to action in this semifinal. But yes, looking back right now, Hacienda for the first 3 maps, then Vault and Red Card. So, and it does look like they have 1 and 4 hosts, and we have 2, 3, 5. So, obviously both teams want to close it out in 3 maps, so maybe it closes out with 3 Haciendas going into hardpoint here. USC Sumter comfortable with Hacienda. I think it was actually Northlake's pick. We did ban Skyline. And yeah, exactly. Hadn't felt as comfortable with our Skyline, so we banned that, and I think they banned. I think it was maybe Protocol. Can't remember, but here we go. USC Sumter.
Well, I'm hoping that we knock it out in at least 4, because I don't see us having very much experience on Red Card. But let's start off with map 1 here on Hacienda. Like you said, we're relatively comfortable with it in all the modes. Destroy. Reno's going to go ahead and get a start there in ADR. And
that's 3 down.
The AR. Look, that's how you want it to start, right there. That's exactly what you want from your boy.
Absolutely. And let's keep up the pressure, and Mayhem's big kill on the hill. Going to keep that time. Still on the hill. Can he get another? Going to get double teamed. Does he have somebody watching over his top? That's another kill on hill. This is huge for Mayhem's. That was big value there.
Big time.
Yeah, big value, huge value. And good start for the Fire Ants, taking that most of time off of P1.
We got the spawns for P2 as well, but they have it locked down. There's 1 for Mayhem's. He's got to get a big 2 right here.
Saw the challenge there. Wasn't able to get the other. Can the refrag come out from Santi? It does, but he is also refragged, and we're just a little late coming out of spawn here. Mayhem's got to be careful not to slide in too quickly. Gonna stun Reno here. And the slide out. Reno. I'm sorry, I swapped to the wrong person.
All right, yep, we got the kills though, and we got it locked down. I think they gained the spawns though, if I'm not mistaken. They're holding that anchor. Yeah, we are spawning on the opposite side here, but we're holding it well. This is a big money hill, huge for the USC Sumter Fire Ants here. We got to get as much as we can right here to give us a.
Santi gonna get shot in the back.
He gets a 2-2.
Ooh, if he would have turned and got that 3, I would have probably lost it.
Oh my goodness. Mayhem does clean it up though, and we continue to get the time.
Yeah,
and,
we're bumping off.
I love what I'm seeing. ADR making the rotation over to P3 already.
Yeah.
And we're gathering the time. This is I mean,
yeah, and also what you see there from Reno, you know, Mayhem's and Reno were on the point, and Reno came up and just bumped him off, and Mayhem's went on, and Reno was able to pick up the rest of that time, basically uncontested. Just had to keep his head down. So huge advantage right now for USC Sumter.
He does, okay.
And good hold potentially right here for North Lakes.
Oh, okay. So this is a good setup for North Lakes right here.
Absolutely.
We're spawning out of nowhere. They're going to get great time here. We got to break in together.
Yep. And North Lakes, you know, like I said, this is a good hold for them. And we're going to have the contest finally come in. ADR can't find the kill, but they are weak. And Santi's got to watch his back. Gonna get shot, but they do pinch together. And Mayhem's gonna slide up, gets that final kill. One coming out of spawn though, another contest over the top. This was a big hill for North Lakes. They did pick up some time. They were pretty far behind. Santi's still on the hill.
Contested a good amount. They're gonna get the last bit of scrap time here, and we got the rotation on another money hill. But you know what? They did get a good amount of time. I like what we did. We broke and contested at least 20 to 30 seconds. Yeah, that's huge.
This is the big hill here. We've got to try to hold this down. Unfortunately, goes down there, but Santi picks up 2. That's big.
They don't know they're behind him. Oh, here we go. We get turned around by Reno.
We're going to have multiple players on each side. Santi gets that kill, so they can turn. Reno goes down, but Santi is there. USC Sumter on this hill. We need to pick up most of the time. Gonna see another slide out. Can Mayhem's gets the kill. ADR's on the hill. Goes down. Reno with the refrag. Trying to get a kill. Oh, can't find it, but Santi's not too far behind.
Misses the grenade throw. Doesn't help him out here, but he does contest the time.
And Santi at least contesting for the rest of the Fire Ants to show up. Santi with 2, and the cleanup with ADR. One more. Can they find it? No, but they get the time, and that's what matters the most. USC Sumter up by about 100. Going back through the rotations here.
Norfolk is now realizing that this is not like Brookville. No offense to them at all, but I don't think that we should take this lightly. We're on point right here, and I'm very happy with what I'm seeing from the entire team thus far. Let's see how it goes on the second set of rotations with Northlake's getting the initial time. But we are finishing very well. This is about to be cleaned up here. Can we get the time?
2 down.
At the other hand. Yes,
Absolutely.
beautiful. And we're going to block the spawns and hopefully get the P2 spawns as well.
Absolutely.
As they're spawning on the opposite side.
And that was 3 down. Their spawns are kind of out. Gonna see 1 plat potentially jumping down. I'm trying to stay with him. Gonna see Santi contest. No. Trying to stay on the fight. And 3 down again. USC Sumter's gonna soak up this time. They're swimming in time right now. Reno trying to get away, not able, but we are.
Right, they are holding the anchor off the spawn on the backside here for P2.
That's right.
As Chill does get the kill, and they got the setup here.
And I mean, technically, I'm kind of okay with this in the sense that we took all the time basically on P1 there. But
Yeah,
I don't want to give all the time to them here because that's a huge amount of time back. We're going to need to see a break here from USC Sumter, and not off to a good start. Santi, can he find one more? He does. That's 3 from Santi.
And he breaks it in by himself.
He's got to know they're coming from the back. I think he's going to be looking for help. That is 3 down. 1 right around this corner. Make it another. That's Mayhem's getting the kill. Does get traded out, but USC Sumter breaks and keeps the time.
What a break by Santi there.
It was huge. Mayhem's is already over here waiting for them to rotate back.
But ADR yet again on a perfect early rotation to get P3, and we were able to get that last, give them really just scrap time on that one. Excellent job by the Fire Ants. And I think they got a pretty decent position and hold here for P3.
Yeah.
Can they get at least 30 seconds out of it?
ADR gonna look. Santi goes down. That's 2 down. Mayhem's coming up, trying to get up, pick up scrap. He does, and that's huge. That's
very, 3. Very big. Does pick up the time as well.
Yeah, and the spawn's gonna be pushed back there. Maybe one's still over the top. Nope, he did go down. Santi.
Reno's timing. He had the positioning. He's gonna go 1-on-1 here and does get the kill.
I'm trying to swap.
Down, though,
I apologize.
Out, but
bad,
all right. No,
bad observer.
So we get a majority of the time here again, and we did get the early rotation yet again. This is beautiful.
Yep, exactly.
Reno and ADR are understanding the assignment, and you know what? I'm loving here. I'll tell you this, and I'm seeing so far. What a triple there, 3 down. Go for the Blazers. But you know what I like? ADR is getting very, very involved in this action. Usually, he seems far away. You know what I mean? He is getting down and dirty here, and I love it.
Yeah, and the spawns do flip slightly here. ADR does have the subby out, and he's going to know now. Watching his perspective, let's see what he sees. Going to be 3 challenge. He doesn't find one, but gets the hits. Enough for Reno to take one out, and USC Sumter able to basically wipe the team there and still cap this time. Can't win off this, I don't think. My math's mathing.
No, it can't. It's going to go through another set. At least P1, but you know what? We can get damn close.
Yeah,
and I love what we're seeing yet again here.
100%. We are shutting this down. Well over 100 points here. And Reno feeling it with the dive kill.
Oh my!
Just thinking, knowing that they're going to be coming from that direction or guessing. And
can we 100 point club them? Can we do it?
I think so. If we keep it up.
No way.
And that is 3 down for the Fire Ants.
But hey, it's all good.
Yeah, it's okay. And looking for time. Santi gets found. And there's only 1 left. That's top. Can ADR find him? Does not.
Jimmy slid there, but nobody getting time here.
Northlake's fighting for that time on the hill. We still can win if we can pick up the last little bit, but we do have a lot of cushion here. Don't have to rush it. Don't have to throw our lives. We can play it how we want.
they letting this go? Northlakes is already prepared for 2-2, forgetting that we can win. No,
Yeah, I
we
think
can't
we're
win
gonna
it
pick up
anymore.
these last 10 seconds.
Yeah, we can't win it anymore. Okay, here we go.
We're just gonna
We get
push
the
them
bump,
in.
We get the kills, 3
Yep.
down, and ADR is holding down the anchor. Santi going in for the point. We just need 11 more. We know where they're coming from. Nate
And
go
they
out.
have to rush.
Everyone's hurt. There's one.
Mayhem's
there's 2, there's 3,
gonna find
and 4.
find them. That is it.
GG's.
Woo.
Amazing game.
Yeah, GG's right there. That is the way we wanted to come out and play for map
That was
number
a
1.
statement win.
Yeah, statement. That's what I wanted to see. Like, no question. You know who's coming out and who's getting that win. And we do have 28 viewers right now, potentially in the chat. So thank you for everybody that's watching. We appreciate it. Follow us if you haven't. Tell your friends and family to take a look. This is a big match for USC Sumter and trying to get to the national championship. And with the way we played here, that's a good start for us all the way
Look
across.
at that hill time spread for the Fire Ants. A huge team effort.
Absolutely.
Just that. I mean, there's not much negative you can say in that game. To be honest with you, we had the early rotations. We broke when we needed to break together. I mean, it just looked really good. I mean, I was excited to see it. That was good Call of Duty to watch right there. And Northlakes is now on their heels because if the Fire Ants don't have momentum, I don't know what will give them momentum if this isn't it.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say the one thing that can give a team momentum is going into a search and destroy. Obviously, we just went from a fast-paced, nosebleed type match there and taking it to them. And we just were able to continue to make things happen. And, you know, now we're going to go to a slower pace, no respawns. If anything, this is a chance for Northlakes to get back into it after not such a good map one for them, but a great map one for us. I will say for anybody that's watching in the chat, if for some reason our stream freezes or something and you refresh or we go down, it will kick right back on. So stay with us. Don't leave us. It'll go back on. And then you'll be able to see our action once again. We've had a couple times where it's hiccuped, not 100% sure there, but yeah, going into map 2 here, need to figure out, I think we're going to be team 1, and I think I'm going to have to actually back out because I don't have my connections, so going to have to back out so I can change the codcaster.
Well, once we do get back in there, Hacienda on search is one of our more comfortable maps. To be honest with you, I think it's one of ADR's better maps as well. So hopefully the AR stay hot. One of our bigger issues, I should say, at least in the beginning of the season in this map and mode, was Mayhems and Santi going over aggressive and then getting fixed early. But didn't we play this map mode combo last week as well against Flynn? I feel like we had a very good team effort in search last week, though, so hopefully that continues. I mean, we played well in Hardpoint as a team, but I'm pretty confident going into this one as well, especially given how it was in map 1. We got the momentum, the gunnies are hot, and historically, Hacienda Search is one of our better search and destroys as well.
Absolutely. And yeah, so we just got to be, we can't beat ourselves here. We got to be careful as we play, obviously. And as long as we keep that momentum that we were seeing right there, we're going to be in pretty good shape to get back into it. So just waiting for the invite back, and we will be moving forward. And looks like we got Poopfart11 and Evangelina in the chat. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Cod Tom, I bet you're out there. Cod Tom's always watching, so we appreciate that too. Gonna get joined back in.
Absolutely. While we're waiting here for map 2,
actually 32 viewers now. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Nice. No, it's all good. What I was saying is, though, while we are waiting for the next game to start here, I do have my eyes Then I will keep a live update on the other semifinals game with Central Community College and CVCC. Now, I guess they had a connection issue. CVCC was up about 62-41 in map 1 before somebody disconnected, so it looks like they're restarting. They still haven't kicked it off again yet. Looks like some connection issues, but everybody is in lobby, so I'll keep everybody updated as the winner of this game with us will play the winner of that game. I'll be very curious to see if CVCC does continue their Cinderella run, and will we see them for the 5th time this season? They have given us a very good challenge, and the reason I asked you a little earlier of why these teams in the NJC don't go into the CCL is because I think it's given us really, really good experience, to be honest with you. We played some tough teams, and CVCC has done the same, and look at them making a Cinderella run as well. And they're no slouches at all, just inconsistent, but they're no slouches. So I'll keep an eye on that and keep us updated here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I don't know if their coach wants me to, relay this out. But yeah, I will say firsthand, I was talking with Catawba CVCC earlier in the season, and as we were playing, we played them. I think it was like our first match we played them in, and we played pretty well, and it wasn't their best series, but this was early in the season. And he was basically kind of saying that he didn't know if they were a T1 team and things like that just yet, and that maybe T2 was for them. That they had been in T2 before and actually won the national championship in T2, but they were up in T3 this year. But I mean, I honestly think that the experience that they got all season long got them ready for the rest of NJ and what they were going to see, both from CCL and from the competition that they played here in NJ. Just they just progressed. They kept progressing.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Hacienda map 2 and going into S&D. So no respawns. Let's see. It's going to be a potentially slower pace. USC Sumter is going to be team 1, so they will be on attack first.
I want to do a couple of shout outs before we kick off this round here to some viewers. We got Bling Esports in the house, formidable opponents from last week. GG's to them. My boy Dale is in the house supporting the Fire Ants as well. Shout out to old Dale there. I see Smiley send you in the house as well from UNCC. My boy, I appreciate all of you guys for the support. So let's go in here. Let's see if we got some good juju for the Fire Ants. Going in, looks like we're gonna make an A push here.
A push here around to ADR. Doesn't see him. They did a full wrap early. Santi's gonna see one. Can you get out of there before you get shot?
Got the bomb down. One for one. Santi's got a good angle here. They have no idea he's there. Perfectly played by Santi, and we got 2 that are gonna go down now. Oh, the timing!
I changed at the last second. I apologize.
That's all good. 2v1 though with the bomb down. All we need to do is play for time here as it's Zuni, one of their better players on the Northlake team, and perfect clinch. Great first round for the Fire Ants.
Yes, absolutely. So, search and destroy is all about the intel. I mean, every map is. The more information you can spread around, the better. But yeah, search and destroy, all about the intel here. And once they knew where players were, it was much easier to execute. So, good job on the attack. First go. Now switching to defense.
Sometimes in the past for defense, we tend to over push. So let's see how we play this out, and if we're going to be there for the trades as well. But looks like it's going to be a B push here for Northlakes. They're going to make it, and we read it as a 2-2 split. Well, 1-1 split, I should say. But,
Santi going down early. ADR as well. That's
2 go down. ADR does take 1. 3v2 here, and they've got the bomb going down now at B. They do know the information, but this is a hard one to break here and retake. ADR goes down. This is not looking good. This may go and there's a no, he's not. Oh, I thought he was gonna do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we talked about their B push prior to the match starting. So I think it's something that they considered there. And it looked like basically they took the bomb out wide and then they sent 2 through the middle and they hit with 3, which we basically kind of assumed that they would hit with 3 on B. But we're going to see if we make any adjustments to that if the B push comes again. So good round by North Lakes there, 1-1, as we head back to attack for the Fire Ants.
We're going to make another A push. They anticipated a B push, so we got the numbers, but they do get the bomb carrier down in Mayhem's, and they got the information. They're pushing over. Oh, we had the numbers, but of course, they're not going to see what we see. Santi does get the trade. 3v3 here. Reno goes down.
Oh,
ADR does
big
clean
kill.
that up. He gets traded. Oh, my goodness gracious. He had the numbers, but when Mayhem's carrying the bomb in his first blooded, that throws off the entire scenario here in Search and Destroy. So they anticipate it well. Santi with the movement. Can he run away? He's still got time. It's not impossible here, but they do know where the bomb is. And Santi is the king of two pieces here. So can he do it here? They are going to be in a perfect position where they're basically pinching him. So he's going to have to snap on somebody, but he's got to make a move now. And he just made a whole lot of noise slamming that door. There's one. They knew where he's coming from.
Yeah,
They can't do anything. So
Yeah, they played that well. Absolutely. So, you know, obviously, Search and Destroy, you should play for picks. So, need to play it tight. Again, this is a mode that can slow the game down and bring North Lakes back into it after a tough map 1. You'll see Sumter back on defense here. Let's see. I feel like North Lakes is going to mix it up this time. USC Sumter was assuming for that 3 push, so they sent
wrong
it.
anticipation here.
Yeah,
Complete
I think,
opposite side.
and I think they're okay with that. They can wrap around. ADR probably stayed a little too long in that specific spot. Ooh. Mayhems gets the kill.
Ooh.
There's 1v1 or 3v3. Reno finds another.
Reno gets another.
ADR is gonna need to play this tight. He saw him.
He got the information. ADR does have the information. He does get some hits down. Reno, can he clean it up? He does clean it up. It's 3v1 now. Bomb's gonna be defused. He's up in secret. Do they know it? Once climbing, he's gonna get taken out.
Oh no, but
Yeah,
Mayhems
yeah.
finds
Oh,
it.
there's the
We've got
trade.
time. Oh,
No,
I don't know if
Santi
Reno
picked
was.
it up.
I don't
Oh
know
my
if he was
God.
on it early enough. He wasn't.
No, he didn't. He was
Oh
there,
no.
but he didn't pick it up. And Mayhem's like, what are you doing?
Oh no. USC Sumter drops one there that they shouldn't have. I
man.
don't know if Reno went to pick it up and picked up the ADR's gun or what, but
No, I don't know what it was.
oh, he was right there. I don't know if just the timing was off or what, but not a good round for USC Sumter on defense there. Or yeah, defense. They had it, and the lead balloons for North Lakes.
Yeah, and that changes the game. 2-2 and 3-1 is a complete difference here in play style. And then ADR gets picked off first here. Santi does get the trade. We seem to be right on point with the trades, but we can't seem to close it out here. We're gonna get the bomb down. Zuni's going in. He knows the information. They're gonna make their way over towards B. There's gonna be a big kill right here for Reno, and he does. That's huge, absolutely huge. If he got taken out, it would have been completely different. There's a mistake by Santi. And there it is, and that's a much better round, but it would have been a massive difference if we were go up 3-2 now versus being down 3-2. But hey, we said it in the beginning, we can't beat ourselves, but hey, round by round, that was a good way to recover from the previous 2.
Absolutely. So good play there from USC Sumter. So you don't want to give away rounds in Search and Destroy. Obviously, you never want to give away rounds, period. But in Search and Destroy, it can get away from you quickly. But there's always time to battle back too. So Blinn, I think, is going to have that push outside. I think they should just go ahead and anticipate that push. And it looks like we are sending 3 that way. They're going to come through the middle like they did before. So we got to be prepared for that. And
Fight going on
we
here.
are much better prepared. Santi, can he see? Oh,
No.
oh! ran out of bullets, but was able to
Oh,
finish
my
him
goodness.
off. And we
Wow.
had a nice anchor up at the top to cover anybody trying to get away. And USC Sumter played that beautifully. Again, that was something that we talked about as we were before the match. We were like, they're going to send 3 or at least 3, 1 around and then somebody through the middle. But they sent all 4 around, 3 through the middle and 1 outside. And USC Sumter was able to make a pay with the guess, the good guess there. So it'll be up in the air what Blinn does next on their attack. But USC Sumter evening it up 3-3.
Northlake.
Sorry, Northlake. Who did I say?
All good. You said Blinn, but it's all good.
It was because I was thinking about Blinn in the chat, yeah.
But you know what? Those are dominant 2 rounds to recover from a failure. They do see their oh, good job by Nathan. He's gonna put the bomb down, but does he call it out in top secret? Santi gets thrown with a nade. ADR picks 2.
Oh my,
It's
ADR big kills there.
He just missed it.
And I thought Mayhem's was gonna go down. I wanted to ride his cam all the way.
He said that. But
Yeah.
all good here. Bottom secret's going to be a tough one. Bomb is down. And can GK do anything? They do have, looks like every angle covered. So should be okay here. It's a matter of time.
ADR knows where he's at. Now we have intel.
It's all good.
Oh, he popped out.
And Santi will get the information, get the call out, and there it is.
Kill.
Beautiful.
And you see Sumter back in the lead, 4-3 here. After cleaning up a couple rounds, and they go back on defense. And Santi on a tear right now. Has 11 kills, but was getting blooded early in the first couple rounds, but able to make some plays here, and everybody looking pretty decent for the fire ants. Let's see. I kind of felt like Blinn was maybe going to go back B again here, just because they went back and forth.
They are.
Yeah.
I think you still got Blinn on your mind there, buddy.
I'm sorry. Northlakes. Gosh, I don't know why. The colors too, man. Obviously they're blue and white.
That's true. Santi does pick up 1. Oh, easy there, ADI. Easy, buddy. Doesn't shoot his own teammates, but look, they're still alive. Mayhem fighting for his life, does get taken down. Santi picks up another. He is going on.
Does have a
he's
Hellstorm.
on a 9 streak right now. Are you kidding me?
Santi has a Hellstorm as well.
Reno does pick up 1, 2v1.
Santi knows one's outside. And
is the bomb down? Bomb's not down.
Bomb's
still,
down.
So that's good. But as far as planted, I mean, but yes, it is down. Okay, good. They got the information. This is exactly what Northlakes did to us. And I believe it was Santi trying to go for the 2-piece here. Exact position that they want. Got the
Santi didn't see him. He didn't see him go through. Oh my! Santi didn't see him move through and wasn't able to tell Reno. He just missed him out of the side of his cam. Good round for Northlakes. GK able to pull it out. Yeah, we gave that one away for sure. I know we wanted to sit door there, but it wasn't necessarily the best view, but maybe one could have played farther up on rock, so they had to view both ways, and if they got killed from one direction. But I know they were playing that door, because if they came through, they could easily refrag, but either way, second guess. Let's just try to close it out. Back on attack.
Here we go. Gonna be a bold push.
Picks one out. ADR saw one there.
Mayhem's with another 4v2.
Huge. Santi sees one. Can he find him? Oh no! He doesn't know. They're dancing with each other. They're dancing. He gets away. I don't know how, but he did.
Oh, Zuni picks up 2. ADR does clean up Zuni. It's going to be 2v1, but he almost... please don't give this away. Please don't give this away.
Oh no.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, he heard him. He heard him.
Oh,
jumped in the water. Yes, thank you. I can't give that one away. A little shaky on this search and destroy.
Look, like we always say, whether it's a 6-5 win or a 6-0 win, it's a win, right? So
absolutely.
shaky or not, let's close it out right here. We gave him too many rounds for that one. This should have been a very dominant win, in my opinion. I mean, it should have been 6-2. But you know what? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. In hindsight, we're going to be on defense here.
Yeah, getting ready to potentially close this out. Match point.
And the teams anticipate each other. It's going to be a firefight right at the bomb here at A.
I like
We're going
it.
to get the first blood. We get the information with the nades. Trophies go down. Who's going to get the first pick?
Santi.
Gonna get the
Mayhems
first
finds another with a grenade. Oh,
and
ADR! Big kill. USC Sumter's in the driver's seat.
Give it Perino. Share the wealth, boys.
In the driver's seat here.
No one has a clue though that he's wrapping around though. Reaper's going all the way around. He's gonna see ADR first. No, ADR does turn around and anticipate that he does know it, and I think the information is there. And there it is.
And USC Sumter closing it out.
Dominant end. That was beautiful.
Yeah, 6-4. Gave a couple rounds away, but we're able to close it. And ADR with that final kill. USC Sumter looked really good those last couple rounds, pulling it together.
Great shot.
Absolutely. And USC Sumter is up in the series 2-1, taking map 1 Hacienda, map 2 Hacienda. Yeah, 15-4 from Santi. Monster.
12 untraded. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think he had a cruise, but didn't have to use it. So
he went on a 9 streak at one point.
Yeah, so big round from USC Sumter. Don't know if host is swapping here. Can't remember what I said. But I think we keep it.
Didn't swap here, I believe. So we have 2 and 3.
Yeah, I think we
keep. I don't mean to interrupt here, but there is some incoming news here. Catawba Valley just closes out a very, very close hard point, 250 to 235, and go 1-0 in the series here on hard point on vault. At one point, they were up by at least 40, gave up the lead, and held on in the end there as Jumpa, Heck, and KT, and Aiden all actually dropped 30 plus. So well-rounded team effort for CVCC, and they go up 1-0. I don't know. I have a good feeling about them. I think they're going to close it out. I'm not going to lie. I think that they're going to win. The Cinderella story will come. It'll be a battle of the Carolinas in the finals, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We got Hacienda again on control, you say?
Yeah, Hacienda on control, and we will be headed into that map. I'm not sure what's going on with the lobby. I think we're having to restart this. I think everybody needs to just leave. Lobby looks broken, so just gonna wait for that to jump back in. But yeah, Catawba Valley and Central CC going at it there, and I mean both teams are solid. Catawba Valley again very streaky, but coming on strong here. We can't sleep on them for sure. And CCC, we've been scrimming a lot these past couple weeks, so we know what they're capable of, and they're ready to go. So that's interesting though. Vault map 1 for them. We are up 2 in the series on match point here. If we can win map 3 in control, we close this out. The only thing I worry about there is if we get cold waiting on the next match, but we'll just have to try to find ourselves a scrim to keep us going in between times. But USC Sumter doing really well here, and we will be hosting this map, so we're going to be joining. And I believe the sides are the same. Got one on the top there, so gonna make sure the sides are the same before I change over to Codcaster. But yeah, I believe we're gonna be team 1 here. Northlake's gonna take the other, and the lobby timed out again. So that's great.
They don't want the smoke, Chris. They don't want the smoke.
Nah, I don't think it's that. I think it's maybe they were changing the settings and it just bumped. But either way, the lobby's back down. What do you want to see going into this control here?
Exactly what we've been seeing, to be honest with you. I say that, wholeheartedly, because between last week and this week, we were playing excellent team ball. I think a phrase you used during the Valorant streams, something, what is it, buddy, like holding hands and buddy play?
Oh,
Something you guys say.
friendship play,
Friendship play, and
yeah.
we did maybe not as much as we should have in the search, but we did a lot of it, to be honest with you. The trades are coming in. Hardpoint was perfect. So I'm looking for that again, because right now, I think we outsold him in hardpoint pretty handedly, right? If we continue to see that here, this is a game of lives and or points. So as long as we stack, which is something we tend to forget sometimes, as long as we stack and I see that the attempts are happening, this should be a 3-0 sweep, so bring out your brooms. But I'm confident in this one. So I think everybody's playing well. Everybody's getting involved. Shots are looking good. So yeah, I just want to see what we've been seeing, to be honest with you. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking for the same thing. Continue on with good play coming out from both teams. But obviously USC Sumter, we want to see them on top here, and I think as long as we just play our game, it's ours for the taking. However, not to undersell Northlake, they could bounce back here. Control can be a little iffy, but yeah, I just want to see us play our game. We know how to do this, and as long as we play as a team, we'll be in good shape. Waiting for the lobby to just balance out here with sides, and we're going to be headed into map number 3. Looks like we had about 30 viewers, about 27 now, so we thank you for being there. Also want to just give a shout out to all the students and faculty and staff maybe that are here at USC Sumter in our student union building. We're having a little bit of a watch party tonight for the semifinals and the hopes to be finals coming up after that. And you know, we've got pizza out there, drinks, just on the big screen in the middle of our student union. So big plays and big things going on for USC Sumter all the way around.
No. Here we go, baby. I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yeah, me too. So USC Sumter going to be team 1 here, and
we on attack first? I think it's the attack side.
Yes, we will be on attack. Another Hacienda, so you're seeing all 3 maps. Hacienda here, getting ready to go.
All right. Looks like we're going to do a B push, kind of a split thing here going on. We got the numbers, no advantage. We just need the shots down now, and there's one. But who better than Conti? ADR does clean up Juni as well. And then gets traded out by Chills here. Oh, big one fight by Santi. That was huge to lose, but it's okay, man. Reno does clean it up. We got the lives advantage, but no tick progress going right now. Yes, we got one on B. So good job by Reno there to clean it up. They're about to handle him.
Yeah, Reno gonna get pinched here, and just gonna have to regain as a group, get a couple kills, and then stack. That's 2 down. Ooh, Santi did that hop up just at a bad time there, but ADR is going to start.
Check out Mayhem's on the map here. He's playing that ratchet play. He loves to play that right off the spawn. Oh, does get taken out.
That's
3 go down. And now Reaper is going to play that ratty play in the spawn. They're going to push the spawn over towards garage. And I think they have a great setup here, to be honest with you, for North Lakes. Chills is anticipating the rock push. ADR does clean him up, so it does open up a little bit for them to get out of there. But
missed him.
Man, it started off relatively. So here comes the cleanup.
Yeah, USC Sumter trying to break out of that, but yeah, this is a good setup for North Lakes at the moment, and gonna have to break through.
Oh man, he should have got that kill. He knew exactly where he was. Starting off the map here at 1 and 5. Santi does clean another. At least get a kick. Santi does get the nade down. Clock will stop at 6.6 here.
Contested.
Another kick.
Good hop up there. Mayhem's on. Contested as well, though. Gonna get shot from both sides, I think. And this may not be the round for USC Sumter, but they did get a tick on. Capping on A. That's 2 down. Oh, nope. And the kill goes out. Did he step off?
Not the best looking round at all. Started off okay, but as soon as the 3-down process man.
Yeah, we just got separated too much, and then we weren't able to build back into the specific setup that we wanted. Good round goes to Northlake there. They set it up pretty well.
Well, Fire Ants need to treat this just kind of like search and destroy. It's just one round, get it out of the way, didn't look good, come back and win with dominance here. Defense tends to win a lot in control. It's all about the spawn trap, to be honest with you. And I like playing control on this map. When it comes to ranks and whatnot, you get one person over there on the rock side and anticipating the garage spawns, it's a wrap.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's one. There's a 3-down start for the Fire Ants. Excellent. Get the information on the last player. Reaper does pick up 2.
Reaper's kind of turning it on a little bit this round. And they are trying to soak up some time. Good kill from Reno there. That's 2 down.
By the ARs there. Clean up 2. But they have no idea that 2 players are behind them. They're anticipating the spawn kills a little bit too much here. ADR does pick up 1. Santi does go down. Got 1 in the corner there. Good kill by Reno.
Trying to clear this. Does get picked off right there in the beginning. Mayhem's able to get that kill. Gonna know that people are probably trying to be behind him there. And no tick yet, but it looks like it might be getting ready to be. For Blend, or Northlake's. God, this color and just Blend throw me off when I saw their name earlier. And gonna be a first tick here. And gosh, USC Sumter not looking good at the moment. Gotta pick this up a little bit. Another player laying down, I believe.
Clear that out. Clear that out.
Mayhem's getting killed on the rotation. ADR picking up 1 on A, so there's a tick on both sides here.
Huge shots from ADR. He's on a 3 right now, but his shots are quick.
And time is ticking down.
See, I'd put an AR right here, not a stun machine gun right there. But, you know.
And they're trying to make their way. 2 big kills from Reno. He's gonna get challenged from the top here.
That's all right though. The AR shots are looking crispy right now.
Yeah, and ADR found 1, and that's gonna be one that he finds there. That should shut that down. And USC Sumter takes the round, although they are behind on ticks.
Very true.
But the defense prevails again. Let's see who has the best attacking round this game that could possibly get them the win. I might be on like my 5th cup of coffee today. I don't really know. That's too much. Way too much.
A little hype for today?
Little hype. I'm definitely hyped. So here we go on attack. Let's see if we can get 3 down 3 down, 4 down, and then get a big stack. That would be huge.
It's like we're gonna try to make a B push here, just like we did last time. But we're just down.
That's 3, 4 down for USC Sumter. Sheesh. And not the best play. Yeah, gotta break this spawn, so that's part of it.
Gotta get 1.
Should be able to push back a little bit here. And Santi does find 1. That's 2.
ADR with another. Very
this
good.
could be big.
Push it now.
They
don't know that 1 is flanking right now, though. GK is flanking from the back.
Yes, he is.
No clue.
Mayhem's. Can he find him? No, he cannot. But we get killed, and the test coming in, and Santi goes down. Santi's not winning his gunfights right now as much as he was.
Yeah, both SMGs fucking a little bit here.
Yeah, not sure why. Host is still the same. So that's 2 down. Let's see what we can do. I think we need one of our ARs or subbies a little pushed up.
They have full map control here. Let's see if we can get another pick. You gotta make something out of the offensive round, right? Like get something, get ticks. You don't win the round, fine. Get some ticks out of it.
Looking pretty sloppy from USC Sumter right now on this control. I'm just not liking what I'm seeing. Losing gunfights, that's really what it boils down to, though. But this could change easily if we just find the gunfights. There's 2.
There it is. There it is.
Gotta get this kill up top. Ah, get shot in the back again. Mayhems finds one, I believe. We do get a tick here, but we have 7 seconds. Can't get lost up here. That's a big kill. Santi's down though. Oh, that's a kill.
Reno and Mayhems. Mayhems with a kill. That's big. That's good. This is good.
A bad grenade throw there. Ah, and Reno gets looked at over the top. And Santi can't find the kill in the back, and there's another.
Where is his backup?
ADR's on the middle. Ah, goes down. ADR can't find anybody. Can we get on the outside? We are contesting. Can we get on B2? That's what I'd really like to see here. Maybe we could get this A. I don't know. It's going to be tight.
We're getting ticks out of it, though.
We are. Can we get A here? We did.
Big.
That's huge.
Big.
6-6.
Well.
No. I pulled an Adam on stream. No way. No way. No.
Oh, I thought that was the other one.
Yeah, he did.
3v6, and it just takes 1 wipe right now, and they can still do it. They've got 1.5 ticks down on B. It's not going to take long. There goes the ADR down, Santi down. That's not as awful around as it looked to start. We did pick up 4 ticks out of that, so that's solid.
Yeah, ADR going to get shot in the back here, and that's going to be it there.
You know what? That's fine.
Yeah, so we did get a good amount of ticks, so that should...
We got 4 ticks out of that. We should be up 5-2 right now.
Yeah, so if we lose this round, let's see. Yeah, if we lose this round, but they only get so many, or win this round, sorry. We win this round, but they only get so many ticks. That should take us to defense if they don't get more than us. So we've got to keep them under that 5 if we do
just can't capture a zone, basically. If they capture a zone, they'll go down the kills. If they don't, I mean, we'll see. Just don't let them capture a zone.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah, exactly. Don't let them capture a zone and we'll be fine. I believe.
Or a 2-1 situation. But hey, that's math. Whatever. All right, we started with 2 straight here. Oh,
just jumped over the top. Reno did not see him. And again, they're just there covering each other's sides. Gotta get there. And they're trying to stack up right now. Zuni gets a kill. Reno on the back end there. That's going to be a clear. Let's clear that. They do get a tick, though.
Reno smartly going forward now to push the spawn towards rocks. Can Santi make something out of this? This is the spot where you want to go ahead and contest and be a menace here. No! And that's been the story of the team so far.
Yeah, I think Santi's just not having a good round here. And that's kind of throwing us off. Not that we should always rely on Santi, but usually he's winning these gunfights. He just seems like a little delayed.
It's a combo. I mean, if one is down, we can help pick each other up. But Santi and Mayhem are both SMGs, very crucial for them to at least one of them.
Mayhem's trying to get going here with the spark
right
kill.
now.
Yeah, if he could keep that up.
Just be a wrap.
Yeah, and gonna have. Is anybody watching B side? I don't. Or A side. Rock side. Sorry. Just missing
ADR
players
does go
there.
down on the rock side. They are going to make a push here, but there is one flank from Santi. Can he make this?
Oh, Santi.
Oh, he gets pinched.
Just kind of stayed too long. Ooh, big kills from ADR
I didn't even see the second dude.
Yeah, they kind of lined up.
Ooh.
Could not find it, but 14 seconds. Got to stop Blinn here. Or gosh, North Lakes. I don't know why I keep saying Blinn.
You didn't even catch that until you corrected yourself.
Santi gonna find one. There's gonna be another hop down. And that should stop him. Nope, another contest. Not sure where it's at. I think it's at A.
Yeah, it's at A.
And we do want to stop this. We need to stop this here. And that is going to stop them. And USC Sumter should be back on defense, I believe.
Yes, I believe it's 5-4. They only got 2 ticks out of that. Very close to getting that third, though. Would have come down to kills. All right, Sumter and Mayhem starting to warm up a little bit. This is the time to do it. Can they close it out here, boys?
Yeah, calls in chat from Stop Looking at Me, Poop Fart, all of them. Evangelina, West Nova. We're trying to make plays here. USC Sumter or North Lakes could close out this round here. USC Sumter back on defense. And a full push coming out. And Mayhem's gonna find 3! Oh my!
Call it right now. Oh my God, did he just say it's ours? Wow!
Yeah, that's huge from Mayhem's there. ADR finding another. And USC Sumter just can't get complacent because one wipe could get a whole thing ticked up.
Absolutely. Reno does clean up one. Reno has the angle. He looks the wrong way. He does
looks
the information on one, but they know he's there.
Unfortunate. Santi gonna try to find one. Gonna challenge.
He said what? What do you want? He went out there like a
ADR.
Man.
Ooh, gonna grenade himself almost. And contest stopped momentarily. The AR's pinch and make the play. Reno's known to make sure that these things get cleared out, so I'm going to keep that for him to definitely do. And push towards A maybe here.
They only got 36 seconds left, though, to make something happen. Oh, they've got the flank. That could just be a pinch move. ADR cleans up 2.
1 and 2. And trying to see who's going to see the next plan of action. Reno, just was not able to finish. But knows he's there. We can give a little time here. And gets slid out. That's 3 down. That's not good. That's not good. But Santi's going to have to make a play here. That's going to be a B push. And maybe a B cap if we can't get there. Mayhem's got to go straight for B. Nope, we're giving B. We're going to try to fight him at A. But they are capping both.
He's by Reno. They're third. ADR with the assistance there. We got 5 lives up, but they do capture B. 1 wipe, and it could be a complete different game. But, they got to get their power positions right now.
ADR finds one. Can he see the second? He does.
He does. This is huge. He should stay right where he is.
Yeah, and USC Sumter's playing this tight. ADR's having a game right now. He needs to stay on it. He's definitely helped pick up the subs. We just cannot have a loss or a lapse here. Need to go ahead and run that time off. And
ADR's done a lot of damage in that area.
No, Santi with that kill. 4 lives left to try to keep North Lakes in this match. USC Sumter can close it out here. Reaper kills Reno.
One.
That's one there. And ADR's going to find another, but gets traded out. The last 2 on point.
There it is.
And there it is.
Get your brooms out, baby. We're headed to the finals.
Woo! NJ Finals. USC Sumter closes out the series 3-0, sweeping North Lakes. I apologize, North Lakes. Nothing against you guys. I was not trying to keep calling you Blend. It was just in my head. The colors, them in the chat channel. So I apologize. But GG's goes out to North Lakes. I mean, you know, the search and destroy and control were relatively close. But look at ADR dropping 30 that map. Big deal. Everybody almost dropped 30.
Had a career game just now.
Yeah, everybody almost dropping 30 right there. So, well played. And
shout out ADR though on that one. To be honest with you, Reno had some big ones too. But shout out ADR because, like I said, if we consider this in basketball terms, this boy just had himself a career game. I do the box scores. I don't think he's cracked 30. I don't think he's cracked 30. So this is a career high for him. Very proud of what we saw. Now, look, we got uglier though as the games went on.
Yes,
It
we
was a very
did. So
dominant
we got to
Hawks
clean that up.
a so searched, and a very ugly control. But look, a win's a win. We await the winner of CCC and CCC, who just tied up in the search and destroy with a 6-4 win. So the series there is 1-1. So yeah, but I'm very proud of our ARs tonight. Look, everybody pitched in when it mattered the most, and the ARs are really, really stepping up when it matters.
Yeah,
And I'm
for
very
sure.
happy to see that.
For sure. And I mean, when it comes to the control, the MVP there, obviously as a team effort, everybody was pretty close, but, ADR really pulling the weight there. It seemed like every time he turned around, he was getting a two-piece or something like that, just in the right place at the right time, and his gunny was on. So
He was on.
we like to see that. Mayhems was giving him a hard time earlier about being the MVP, so maybe in that control he was, and USC Sumter able to close out a narrow victory there on the control 3-2, but take the series 3-0. And again, whether we win by a billion or win by one, we take W's.
That's right.
So with that being said, we do punch our ticket here. Maybe I ought to pull up the broadcast for the other teams and try to stream it from here for everybody watching, and we can kind of commentate it. Let me see if I can get that up. While I pull that up, why don't the casters here take a couple-minute break, and then we'll be back and talk a little bit about what we're going to see from the one of the other teams in the finals, and we will get you prepared for that national championship for USC Sumter. So don't leave. Stay with us. Be right back. Gunfight. Let's see. Maybe I just changed this to. Trying to get everything on screen. I don't know why it's not on screen. I may have to do a different input.
So we're gonna be on mainstream.
Yes, we are.
All right. Let me go check on my chili real quick. We got dinner cooking.
Yeah, no problem. Man.
I got about 9 minutes for it's done.
Nice. I'm gonna bring us back in. We could talk a little bit about what we're seeing here for the
Right.
stream. I think I might need to pull out of the game though, so they don't hear the desktop stream anymore. All right, and I'm gonna jump us back in. Actually, no. They are seeing us live now, so I might have been talking the whole time and not even realized that I was showing everybody anything, and they might have heard that you went and got some dinner, so or checked on your dinner.
I want some chili.
Yeah, exactly. So a little bit of mistake there, trying to look at what we were adding, but either way, we are back, and just looking at the Central CC and Catawba Valley CC matchup here. We play the winner of this. We've played Central a lot in scrimmage, and we've played Catawba a lot in real matches.
How do we do
So
against
gonna
Central
be
in
interesting.
scrims?
Very well.
Okay.
So,
We're
but
relatively confident no matter who the opponent is, to be honest with you. Who, if you had a choice, who would you want to face?
um, I'd kind of want to play Central just because we've played Catawba a lot this season. And it's a new opponent, and I mean, I uh I have a good rapport with the Central coach. We scrim a lot because they're always down to scrim and available, and when we need a scrim, they're there, and vice versa. So I do like it. Like to work with them. So I'd like to see them maybe pull it out. Literally, it's probably just because we've played Catawba already a couple times. So nothing other than that. Catawba's playing really well right now, and battling. So this could go, you know, 5 maps. I don't know, but we'll see.
This is going to be up to who has the clutch factor, to be honest with you. Every map and moments within the maps are coming down to like the wire. So it's who's going to step up and come up when it matters the most. CVCC up 1-0 thus far in control on protocol. But it is they just got down 3 lives though. So yeah, no, it's going to come down to the wire here. I'm very interested to see. I don't have any experience with Central CC. I'd you know, I'm a fan of CVCC, what they've done. Love the Cinderella story. Um, Battle of the Carolinas, whatever you want to call it, for nationals would be cool. But I'm kind of like you. Like I don't see. I've never seen Central. I'd like to see us play a new opponent. Um,
Well, in
in some
Central,
form or
I'm
yeah.
sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
I was
I
gonna
was
say
just saying,
Central. Central did win a natty a year or so ago. I can't remember. They did lose a
oh yeah,
couple players since then, so they actually won T1 national. They had a pretty
oh wow,
solid player in Blitz. Blitz and Vexper were on the same team, and they were pretty hard to deal with. But they were able to pull it out. I think that was the year or so after we were out. We didn't actually see them, but we saw them a lot in scrims and things like that. So
interesting.
yeah, but anyways, sorry to cut you off twice.
No, that's all good. I was just saying it would be nice to see like two different divisions facing off in the finals, um, to kind of really truly make it feel like that national feel, if that makes sense. I think they're out of Nebraska, if I'm not mistaken. Um, or where are they out of? Are they out of Nebraska?
I'm not 100% sure the answer to that question.
Unless there's multiple centrals, I don't know. Maybe it's Nebraska, but the point is it's different. It's two divisions coming out and facing off the Nationals. I've never seen them. I'd like to see how we do in a real game setting versus them. But hey, look, either one, I'm ready to face them. Hopefully the boys don't get cold, but this is coming down to the wire. I think Central's going to go up possibly 2-1 here in the protocol control. And momentum may swing if they can get the win on this after losing round one or map one by 15 only in heartbreaking fashion. They can go up
Whoa.
2-1 and go right in the hard point and get their revenge. Speaking of revenge, by the way, North Lakes did beat us in the tournament in Valorant. We also face North Lakes in the national championship in Warzone. I think that's Friday. So yeah, it felt good to get a little revenge for our Valorant peers
Was it North Lakes that we
tonight.
played in Valorant?
Yeah, that's the one we lost right at the end.
Oh wow. Wild. Yeah, it's been a lot of North Lakes and USC Sumter in the past couple days.
Yeah.
So just trying to give the chat, a couple things back and forth between both sides here, just trying to watch and kind of see. We do have a watch party out there, so I'm trying to keep them active before we go potentially to nationals here, but or not potentially, but when we go to nationals here.
The way CVCC just came back though in round number 3 in this protocol, they have just pulled it from being down 6 lives to now being up 3 lives and about to capture their second point. What a turnaround if they end up closing this one out. They get 2 ticks. They got 1 tick left right now, and they've stacked it.
Yeah, it was very close there. But yeah, I'm
They did
gonna.
it.
I have to
Oh my
send
goodness.
some information to the mainstream for NJCAA real quick. So I'm gonna leave the chat and everybody in good hands with you right now. And I will be right back on the mic. So
All
let them
right.
keep watching the action and hear from you. See you in a minute.
Absolutely. So yeah, chat. I don't know if you're tuning in right now to this other game, but CVCC does pull off the comeback in round 3 in protocol control. Like I said, they were down about 6 lives. It looks like Central CC had all the momentum, and KT from CVCC on a 7 streak right now. They completely turned it around, get the final wipe, and get an offensive win to go up 2-1 in the protocol control. Now they are going to be on defense here, which is, I guess, a preferred side in control. But it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge here. Can they come out with the win and take the series lead 2-1 here? Ken Silver does look like he gets two. It gets a nice 2-piece on them. Lives are about even here in round number 3. CCC, excuse me, 3C. CCC. That's a whole lot of C's right now. You know what I mean? They're pushing for a push here. They don't have anybody stacking. Time is going by very slow. I don't know what they're doing. They need to get a third, at least a second person on there right now. Jumper going to make the flank, and he gets a 2-piece and gets him off the point, and that is looking very good. Can he get 3? Oh, he does go down, but what a 2-piece to stop the advancement of A for Central there. Or, yeah, for Central there. Heck, trying to put some shots downfield. But look, this is going to be. Yeah, my chili's almost ready. But yeah, so I don't want to leave you guys empty-handed, anything like that. Your boy's hungry. But look, once Chris comes back, I'll leave you in good hands as well. But look, progress has been made here for Central CC on offense. They do get A and add another minute to the clock. Lives are at 17 apiece. Can they go for B? They got a minute and a half to do so. 17-17 on lives. Aiden does pick up 1. Oh, team kill goes down for CVCC. But look, they've cleared it out pretty much, and they're making the advancement to get the spawn trap. As Heck, oh, he doesn't make anything of it. He gets taken down by Undercast, and Central is making their way forward. Back and forth we go. Kataba has the life advantage, 14-11, 13-10 now. KT on another 4 streak here. He does push the spawn to try to be a menace here. They've got the spawns on a pinch so far. Aiden on one side, KT on another. Aiden does pick up 1. Heck picks up another. 13-8 on lives. Kataba looking to close this out right here and go up in the series 2-1. 13-6, and it's looking very good. Look, I said the same thing for CVCC last game. Excuse me, for CVC last time, but CVCC came back. 20 seconds left, up 6 lives, and they need all 3 ticks on B. They've got it on lock. it's probably safe to say CVCC is going to go ahead and go up in the series here. 12-3, another team wipe. Let's call it a day. CVCC will now go up 2-1 in the series and get one game away from punching their ticket to the national championship to face off against the Fire Ants in another rematch. I think it'll probably be number 5 now. Now, granted, I don't want to curse anything. We have beat them each time. They've given us hell pretty much each and every time, though, we've played them. So they are a very formidable opponent. Very streaky, as Chris said a little earlier. But huge plays for the Red Hawks to close this out and go up in the series. So I'm not sure what their next map and mode is. Or what's going on, but KT drops 29-14, jump at 25-22. KT had 29-14 with 26 untraded kills. Huge game by him to completely put the Red Hawks with all the momentum. And curious to see what they're going to play next here. But it is single elimination. For those that are tuning in, this is not a double elimination tournament. It is one and done. You don't get a second chance at this. Northlake awaiting the loser of this game for a third place finish. But let me see if I can pull up something here. So I got the box scores. We played CVCC once in the CCL. We 3-0'd them there. That was on February 11th. Granted, they had a different fourth at that point. And the fourth they have now, Aiden, actually did change the game. I think he's a lot better player than Fresh Prince was on their squad. But we did win 3-0 in that series, in our very first series together. We've got another 3-0 win over CVCC in March in NJCAAE. And then the regional tournament, so this will be number 4 if we play them in nationals. In the regional tournament, once they got Aiden on the team and Fresh Prince out, it does look like we did win 3-1 in that one. We lost to Search and Destroy in that one. So that was on April 8th, a couple of weeks ago in regionals. The MVP for the Fire Ants in that game was Santi, who went with a 1.56 KD, and Mayhems with a 1.29 to help him out there. ARs didn't look as good as they have been in the last couple of weeks here. But the way they've been playing today and last week, this could be a completely changed game. But Heck being the star for the Red Hawks against us there last week. A couple weeks ago. But yeah, no, I'm pretty confident. Either one, based on what I'm seeing here, and I don't want to curse it, but based on what I'm seeing here, I think either opponent, we have a very solid chance at bringing home the hardware, our first one in 2 years. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I did link in the chat that NJCAAE Twitch channel. Is where the national championship is going to be streamed. So make sure you tune in, blow up the chat, Fire Ant chants, support your boys, and let's bring home the hardware. But I am gonna head out here. My chili is done. Chris will be back with you guys very shortly, but I will be in chat with you in the national championship as well, and hopefully we can bring home a national championship. So if you want to watch the other game of the opponents we may be facing, it's going to be CVCC Red Hawks Twitch channel. But after that, nationals will be on NJCAAE. So thank you guys for tuning in and listening to me, Babylon. I'm going to go eat. If you want to join me for chili, by all means. But yeah, just stand by for Chris.
All right, and I am back. Not sure if you're still here, but we are seeing some action, and it looks like we have moved on to hardpoint on red card. In between that break, I know Pally had to probably go eat, had some things going on for his cooking and such. So we are watching the Catawba and Central CC match. Not sure who took that round. I think it was CVC. Gonna double check here. As you can see, I'm looking at the postseason bracket. Yeah, CVC did take that round. Um, as we're in a slight uh, 3 minute delay, so I was out of the room when I came back in. But gonna be interesting to see how this pulls out. Catawba on red card right now with the lead. And sorry for going quiet there, just working on a little bit of stuff here um, on our production going into the next round. Um, when the specific national championship comes up, getting everybody the link whenever it goes live. So it will be on Twitch, and you just have to search NJCAAE. So that's where you'll find the matchup. Supposed to be going on at 8. We'll see kind of how this plays out with this match here on whether they uh, lock in right here into a map 5 or if this ends here on a map 4 between Central and Catawba. And Catawba's still in that lead there, but it's neck and neck at the moment. And Catawba's still in the lead, but Central's taking back, trying to get back into this one. And again, red card is a strange map. Can go either way, but only within 20 here. And Central trying to pick up that last little bit of time is going to go down. The rotation is out, and it looks like Catawba's set up for the next hill or point back to P1, I believe. And again, still plenty of time to go either way. Might see one team start to take away the advantage. Central does hop. 30 seconds left, but ooh, Ken having a lot of kills there, or yeah, a lot of kills there, getting a double. Vexford picking up that third. I thought it was 3, but CCC's hanging in there. And it's going to come down to the wire potentially here. And Stewie finding good kill there, getting double, and it's out to P2 here. So we're going back through the second rotations. That's 3 down, though. That's going to be a lot of time picked up from Catawba here if they lock that up. And just trying to get more information from the production team there, so apologize for the delay, but looks like Catawba's potentially pulling away here. And CCC's going to have to battle back if they want to take it. Catawba got a potential money hill there, stacking things together. And Central getting 2, maybe 3. And we will have to do pick bands with either team and stuff. So we'll start probably somewhere around 8, maybe a little after, because if this game goes to 5, best of 5, but Catawba's looking to close this out here in the 200 mark. They only need about 40 more points. And we will be headed forward. So CC's going to pick up the garbage time here, but onto the next hill. And Catawba's going to be set up, already waiting. CCC's going to also have a lurker in the back there, and 2 hop on point. That's 2 down though, so UC Sumter, or sorry, not UC Sumter, Central could potentially make some plays to get on there. I was thinking Central could be playing USC Sumter or Catawba. Obviously, the winner plays them. And going down there, they could potentially win here if they pick up the rest of this time. And Central's going to have to battle for it. Not able to break out and get on. Gonna have to make a stop here in some way, and that should delay it enough to where they cannot win on that hill anymore. And Central's gonna have to hold down P1 heavily here in this last rotation, as Catawba only needs 10 more points, and they will be taking it forward. And it looks like it's gonna be Catawba to close it out here. Central still hanging on. There's Catawba on point. 3 more ticks, and it goes down. Catawba wins, and they're going to close out the series there for USC Sumter. And, or sorry, not, close out the series for Central CC to now play USC Sumter in the finals. So it's going to be Catawba Valley CC going up against USC Sumter, and this is the fourth or fifth time that we've played Catawba this season. So we're going to be moving forward to the national championship here very soon. Supposed to start at 8. So what I want everybody to do is change over from us over to the NJCAAE broadcast. It's going to be here on Twitch, and it's going to be NJCAAE. So that's all you have to do is follow us to that. And looking here, you are going to see the check-ins beginning and the national finals. USC Sumter against Catawba Valley, uh, going at it. So going to be interesting to see this playing out here in the rest of the nationals for NJCAAE. USC Sumter's got a chance to bring home the national championship, and in moments we will be on stream on NJCAAE. So take a break, join us back at 8 p.m. again on Twitch, NJCAAE, and you will find us there. Uh, and we definitely appreciate all the support tonight. Lots of viewers, had a great match, and we're looking to close it out with another victory. And we will see you soon on stream. It won't be us commentating, but we'll see you out there. We appreciate everybody. This is Coach Chris signing off from the Ant Hill. We will have more action this week, though, with the national championship for Warzone on Friday. So we'll see you back on stream then at 6 p.m. But we'll also see you back on stream here at 8 o'clock on NJCAAE on Twitch. Appreciate you. Y'all have a good night.